Hello! I am here for another home visit. Or does this count as a home visit? Since it's just me sharing my plans for next year? I don't know, I guess that's a home visit as well. I'm feeling a bit embarrassed since I still have my stuff from doing the RTO video here on the table. Still haven't put anything away, so... Oh well, let me just tell you that as I was trying to find everything for this video, I had to pull out just about all the project bags I had there. It's an absolute mess on the other side of the bookshelf. Oh my goodness, I don't know why it was so hard to find the whips that I wanted, but I am here now. I think I have everything. So I wanted to do a plans video separately. I think because sometimes it's just it's really like, okay, come on, slow down. I feel like plans videos are a bit like whip parades, that it's fun to jump from one to another when it's that season. So you don't want to go through all my massively long videos just to find the part about the plans. So here I am for you, very, very convenient. And today I'm trying to keep busy. You will know about it in my regular video when that comes out. I'm not going to get into that now. Yeah, now we're just going to talk about plans. Other than finding the necessary whips, I haven't really planned this video very well. Okay, do I ever? Why do I don't even need to say that. So let's just talk about it, and I'll take breaks every now and then and think about if I need something, like if something else needs to be said. But this is pretty much my plan for 2025. I decided this a little while ago, and then I've had like a couple of additional plans added to it, and they can be kind of, it's okay if I don't do them, but this is like my main focus. So I want to concentrate on my pre-2022 projects. Anything that was started before that. I wasn't writing down, I think, when I was starting things, so I don't actually even know which one is the oldest or anything like that. I just know that these are like the oldest ones, and I have exactly 25 of these projects. So I was thinking that in this video, I'm just going to show you all 25. I know you've seen them before, but, well, we've all seen all the projects before, so never mind. Never mind. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go through them. If there's a percentage, I'll tell you what the percentage is. What I'm finding the most embarrassing is that some of these older whips have incredibly pathetic amount of stitches in them. I just don't know how it happened. But that's just how it's been. Like, whatever the reason, I mean, in my whip parade, I'm sure I have sometimes said, like, the pattern may be a bit difficult to read, or the fabric is too big, or I don't like the fabric, or whatever it is. Sometimes it's just not happening. So let's just start getting through the list. and have a look at what I'll be working on. I am actually pretty excited. In the wintry bag here, Christmassy bag, is a non-Christmas whip. I never seem to match. It is the possum. This is a DMC kit of the Australiana series. And I think it's really cute. I know I like stitching Australian animals. And with this one, the hardest thing definitely has been the pattern, that it's small. You know, the tiny, tiny squares. So it hasn't been very pleasant then to follow and to read. And this is what I have done. It hasn't been touched for a while. I think it was like a focus project for a month, like one of the 30 minutes a day ones. And that's when I got pretty much most of that done. So none of the actual possum has been stitched yet. So let me put that back in. So this is at 19.6%. I am definitely ready to work on that one. Actually, really looking forward to working on it now. Then the next one is in the bag, made by my lovely friend Sherry. And this one is a Country Threads kit, Sweeping Plains. I really like this kit. Like, I have really wanted to work on this one, but it is another one that is really hard to like work hard at it, because it's like everything is going this way, which doesn't work with my stitching method. So I have found it a little bit difficult. Oh, that is how much I've done. I love it though that I've got the chickens there. Not quite fully stitched yet, but anyway. It looks so nice. I love the colors, and I do love those like the layers like of the different things growing. I think it looks really nice. It's just been difficult to, like I said, difficult for me to stitch because I don't stitch in rows. This one is at 15%. Next one, I do not know the percentage for this one, but it is Honey Bears. Yep, Honey Bears, which is a very, very cute pattern. And isn't that backstitch tree just so nice? But it is a lot of brown to stitch. Those bears. I think that is probably why this one doesn't move forward very much. And of course nowadays also just the paper pattern is just more difficult in general. But this is what I've done so far. I was so chuffed when I got that bear finish. Like, that is fully done one bear. And I was able to do some of that tree, which is just great. So I just need to get onto the next bear and just get it stitched. Because it's not like it's, you know, beyond me. What? Gosh, these bags are just so slippy, these. Amazon bags or wherever anybody gets them. They can be really handy though. Next one. Oh my gosh. Talk about pathetic. This is the Tree of Magic by Barbara Annan. Okay, I'll try and find the picture to put here. I don't even bother opening this. Because still, that is all that I've done. It is so pathetic. Started this forever ago, and I love this. Okay, I was so thrilled to get it. Like, I couldn't wait to start stitching it. And then that's where I got. The fun thing is that just this week, I saw Nitka, which is the Russian company that was like exclusively selling this pattern. Now you can buy it from Barbara Anna, I think from her coffee shop. I don't know, one of those, that sort of shop thingies. But I saw Nitka post about it, and I asked them that, is there a saga file for it? Because that would help me so much. They said that there was actually a QR code for the saga file that came with the kit. I had no idea. I don't think I knew about Cross Stitch Saga at that time. But I went to look in my bag and I don't have it there, so I wonder if the threads came like in an envelope and the envelope had it. Had the QR code. So I have sent them an email and hopefully they can send that to me, because that'll make all the difference. Like, it'll be so much easier then to start stitching that. I'm very excited. Okay, what do I have next? Number 5. I'm trying to sort of keep a decent pace with this. It doesn't need to be a massively long video, this one. So next one is by the Pixel Parade, and it is the Scandi Forest. Looks like that. Got a bunny and leaves and a fox there, and this one, it's just a bit difficult for me. I think this will be easier for the people who love stitching Quakers and all sorts of other things, even though this is not a Quaker, but I don't know how to explain it. Guys, I have like a massive piece of fabric. Why do I always cut fabric so big? That's how much I have done so far. Or maybe this would be more easier for sampler people? I don't know. But it looks really nice on this navy fabric though. I do like what I've done. And I still really like the pattern. Like, I think it looks really nice. But I don't know how long it'll take to stitch this one. This one needs like a good plan, that which direction I'm gonna go and what I'm gonna stitch next, and I think then it would move much better. Righto, in the chicken bag we have Fresh Eggs Farm by Hands On Design, which I also think is a very cute pattern. But it is another one that is quite different from the stuff I mainly stitch, and therefore doesn't get worked on very much. That's it. That is what I've done so far. At least I've almost done the path. gosh, how can old whips have so little done? I think that's one reason why I really want to work on these next year. Like this year I did manage to finish quite a few things. So next year it's definitely about making progress. Okay, on to the next one. Which is, oh my gosh, I've had this one for ages. Well, another one that I love so much though. This one is Summer Spray. I don't know, I can't remember what her name is now. Seriogina, I think the last name. But what is her first name? I don't know. And she has been very difficult to get in touch with. I don't know that is she not like active online at the moment, because I messaged her on like Instagram and there was nothing. I tried to get in touch with her in VK, like I joined her group, and I got just like blocked from it like immediately from there. I don't know why, so I don't know what's going on. Because I got in touch because I would love a saga file for this pattern. Again, would just make stitching much easier, but I will get it done anyway. Here is how much I've done now. Looks very pretty and on my favorite fabric. Yes, the 28 count Ubelher Eva. Which is lovely because it just looks so lovely. So it is even weave, not linen, even though it looks like a linen, but it is not. Okay, next we have two troublemakers. Where is that picture? Troublemaker number one, Summer Dream by Crystal Art. This is a Ukrainian company. And it is still, I still think that is just so cute. So cute. Go back in there. But I have found it just, oh my gosh. I have found it, okay, which way? Which way was this? Was it this way? I have found it so hard to fill these cats, because the next troublemaker is the black one. So I so hate block stitching. I so hate it. So trying to fill the cat is feels impossible. I feel like I can do it now. I just need to be patient, do it in bits. Just decide to watch something, or if there's any chatty time or whatever, something like that, I'm gonna work on it. And then it's doing all those leaves and plants and flowers and whatnot. So the other troublemaker is the black one, which is this here. Also super cute. And it is Naku Snap at the moment. Here it is. So the one side is now completely done with the flowers and leaves, and I got the cat filled up, so I am super chuffed. I really did like think that it was never going to happen, and then it just did. And after that, I've started now working on this side. So I've done first one of the flowers, and now I can start then doing like the back stitchy leaves and whatnot from here. Okay, I'm gonna put this one. Okay, it can go there anyway. I hope these are not just all going to fall all over the place. Okay, where am I at? Okay, next one is number 10. Which is in this absolutely gorgeous sheep bag. This one is called Woolly Jumpers, and it is by John Clayton, one of the Heritage Stitchcraft pens. It is very nice, but incredibly boring colors to stitch with. And that has been the sticking point with this one. So that is what I've done so far. I actually thought I had done more. Okay, that is just... I want more. This one is 9.37% done. My goodness, these need a lot of progress. But that's what I'm here for. Oh my god, next one is even smaller, I think. The Secret Cocky Business in the cockatoo bag, which is still one of my favorite bags because I love that fabric. Another DMC kit. It's the different kind of cockatoos. These we have like everywhere. It's always fun when going out for a drive and you see big load of these. They like to fly together and they are so loud. But it still blows my mind that they are just like flying around all freely. This is my start on that one. My gosh. Wow. I really hope next time this... No. Next time this year. No. This time next year that I'll come back and I can show like significant progress on all of these. That would be great. But even if just half of these, even that would be fantastic. Okay, so that was the cocky business, and oh, this one is just so difficult. Okay, here we go. This is the Floral Lamb. It is so beautiful, and I think it is available again on Etsy. It wasn't for quite a while, but I did see it there fairly recently. So that's how much I have done now. I've done all the cross stitches. I've done all of these things, those stitches on the I've done a lot of the wagon or whatever it is. Those wheels look a little bit wonky, but I am not going to do them again. This one has so unbelievably many counting mistakes that it's not even funny. Like, I really try and be careful when I'm counting, but oh, a lot of specialty stitches. This is difficult. So what is left? I believe a lot of French knots, lazy daisies. I can't remember what else, but definitely those, and I am dreading them. But I'm just going to do them little by little. Just try and figure it out. Next one is number 13. This just came out recently for a little bit. Let's find the picture. It's a Doreen Jones one. Plant a garden. Here we go. It's another pattern that I really do like a lot. So, doesn't make sense why it doesn't get worked on. My only guess is printed pattern. But here it is so far, and doesn't it look fabulous? I do like it a lot. So you can see where I sort of started to work on next, the flower there at the bottom. This is another one of those whips that projects that really need a plan, and then I will do better. My gosh, this feels never ending already, and we are now at 14. Okay, so we are over halfway at least. Next one is a kit. And the problem with this one is that the fabric is 18 count. So I do find it more tedious. I still don't know how to pronounce that word. Daug? I don't know. So let's just call it pear. So it's a Luca S kit. And very pretty. And I love stitching on Rustico fabric. So it being 18 count is the thing that is slowing me down. I'm hoping that I'll get back into it and somehow find it a little bit easier than before, but I don't know. That's what I've done so far. Yeah, I remember that every time I've taken this out to work on it, progress has been very slow. It's just been really, really difficult. Which makes me a bit sad, because I really would like to work on it more. Oh, this one is actually at 11.6%. I'm sure I've forgotten to mention some percent, but does it really matter? You see how much I've done, or how little. Oh, another one of my nightmare ones. What? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I'm jumping. And I get this because I have many things in this one now. Okay, not that one, not that one, not that one, but this one. So, because it's in this holder, it is a Anna Petunova design. And this is the Knitting Moomin. Okay, I'll actually have to show it on the iPad. There we go. Oh, it is such a cute one. This one I actually want to stitch to make a gift for a friend. But it has been a long time since I worked on it, and it only has a very small start. So that is stitched, it's just white there. So a lot of the face is done, but that's it. It's like there hasn't been a suitable time to get back to this one. But I think it'll be a fun one to stitch though. There's no reason that it wouldn't be. but it's at 8.11%. Oh my God. Okay, now to the now to the nightmare. I feel like I'll never get this finished. Oh, so this is At the Beach by Emma Congdon. I love Emma Congdon designs. They are just so wonderful. But why did I pick this one to stitch? You know, it has a lot of block stitching. Very, very little back stitching. But those waves are like my biggest nightmare. They are just so difficult. So I am this far done. So I have started with the waves, but they just like go forever. And these umbrellas and whatnot, I don't enjoy stitching them because of the one color just going. But I mean, lately, you know, I have done some of the one color stuff, and I don't know. Maybe I have learned something since I last stitched this, and maybe I'll be able to do better when I next pick this up. I'll keep keeping my fingers crossed for that. I do think it looks really nice though. I would absolutely love to finish this one. I think that's definitely a finish goal for the year. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, and then back to the Anna Petunova folder. Next one is the Walk Under the Stars. It doesn't look as good as a mock-up because the background is done, I think, one strand, so it looks a bit light in the mock-up. But this is the pattern. It's very pretty. It's another one that I so want more progress on. Okay, that doesn't even need to be said. I want progress on all of these. See, that's what I've done so far. So the Mormon, he is done, and the girlfriend, not so much. Bit of the background as well there. It looks really nice. I love the colors on him. Just so soft. So soft from the light. Anna Petunova's designs are just always so fabulous. No wonder I have so many of them, eh? Okay, what is next on the list? Walk Under the Stars. Oh. Get ready for another very pathetic start. This one is Santa on Holiday. Which I think just looks really fun. But that's it. That is all that I've managed to do. Oh my gosh, it just seems depressing, like even looking at it. I almost gave up on this one because I thought it was just going nowhere. But then I decided that I'm gonna stitch it no matter what. So it is gonna get done. I forgot to say that the Moomin one was actually, that is at 25.9%. Doesn't look like that much to me, but it is. So that is kind of quite a good thing. This Santa is at 8.36. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Next one is in this big sparkly. Woo! Oh, look at that sparkle. Big sparkly bag. And it is the Parisian Bicycle by Dimensions. One of their old kits, bit harder to get now. It's from 2007. The great thing about it is that it's on 14 count green Ada. It's one of those kits with the light green. This one is at 34.8%. Here is how it looks. I think it is looking really good. I do love these flowers. They're a bit of a pain to stitch, but they look so good though. So the plan for this is that when Tour de France rolls around, this will be my project for that. Because I sort of wondered why I didn't pick it for that this year, but I really wanted to work on the girl with the pearl earring, and I didn't even think about this one. How perfect that one would have been. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry, I keep coming so close here. Oh, my nose is getting so itchy. I think it's all the dust flying around. Next one is another Dimensions one. The garden door, which is so cute. This is the older one from 2003, but I think it's sold like as a newer, more current packaging as well. I think with this one, I always get a bit overwhelmed, like what part to stitch, because the fabric is so big. Like, I don't do so well when the fabric is big, because then I have to keep moving it around a lot, like, and try to decide where to stitch, and I don't know, sometimes it's just difficult. But here is how this one is looking, and wow, doesn't that look wonderful? I last worked on this area here with the flowers, which I thought looked so pretty. I'm so happy that the cat is done. It's very cute. But nice, really good quality old Ada, which is wonderful. This one is 20.5% done. I'm so tired. That one was number 20. So 21. Is a Carolyn Manning design. And I think it's called A Flower a Day. I dislike this cover picture. I think it looks absolutely terrible. Especially compared to how nice it looks when stitched. This one is just like super overwhelming for me. That is how it's looking. There's a little bit more above here, but I just don't really feel like opening this. I know I'm feeling lazy. I'm not sure which direction it actually is, whether it's upside down or sideways. I wonder if it's this way. No. Let's just keep it this way. But doesn't it look like so much nicer stitched than that cover picture? The reason I started stitching it is because I saw someone else stitch it on raw, raw even weave linen. And I thought that the flowers looked really beautiful and I wanted to do it too. So the wisest way to get it done would be to do a flower a day. But I really struggled when I tried to do it last time. But that shouldn't stop me, because it could be that I am in better mental space to do it now. So who knows, maybe I will try. This is another utter embarrassment. I felt terrible even showing it. So this is another Emma Congdon. It's the Quotes to Live By. I do not have a proper picture of it. You can sort of just see, I mean, it's fuzzy even for me when I look at it. So you can't see really. Here's one of the quotes. I never quite got going with this one. I've only done that very little. I feel so terrible. Oh. And I feel bad because I think I will really enjoy this once I get going properly. But it feels very difficult. I need to conquer it because I do want to get it done. But it has been waiting a long time. Okay. 3 to go now. In this bag I have 2 patterns because they are like sisters. So I have this one, which is the Dusk. I've done less of the Dusk, it's at 10%. This is also on 18 count fabric though. So that's pretty much the start. But I'm glad I've done so much of that sun. So once I really want to start stitching some more, at least half of the sun is done. And the other one is the Dawn. I have worked on this one more, and this is at 30%. But very all over the place, the stitching. It's like Salvador Dali painting, like that's what it looks like. Because I was color completing. Except that last time I worked, on this flower here. Oh, it looks beautiful. That is really beautiful. So I think I will try and get this one done first and then work on the Dusk. Not sure. Okay, one last one if I can just reach it. And it's another Barbarana. And it is the Dreaming Girl. I am sure that most of you know what it looks like. It looks like this. With that luscious hair. I bought this when it came out as a sale. Started it and didn't get very far. So only just recently, like last month, I brought it out. And actually added quite a few stitches to it. So here is how it's looking at the moment. I did the whole face and I finished that hair, like the top half of the hair, which is great. So happy that this one got worked on. And it is at 47.7%, so there is some hope that this will get done. was actually going pretty well with this one, and then I got into finishing Frenzy with some of the other ones, and then I finalized my plans for this next year and decided to just put it away and just enjoy working on other things. And like I ended up now picking the parrot to work on for December. Okay, so of all of the ones that I have percentage for, of those 25, the Dreaming Girl is the furthest. And then the Parisian Bicycle, then the Dawn, then the Moomin Walk Under the Stars, and Garden Gate and Possum, and so on. Then everything else is like under 15%. But I am excited to see where I get with these next year. So with the plans, I am going to do WhipGo. I tried WhipGo the first year that it was hosted. Failed. Totally failed. I think the secret to WhipGo is knowing how you stitch and setting the suitable goals that can be achieved. Because when I tried it that first time, I kept just putting bit random goals like finish this or they were just too vague. So this time, well, I have my board here. So it was perfect because 25. Oh, sorry, wrong plan. That's the next plan. Here is my WhipGo board. But yes, perfect for the 25. So most of them, the goal is 1,000 stitches. That's it. I think that's like well doable since it's just 1,000 stitches for that month. And that would mean that all of these will definitely get worked on at least for a bit. Then the Floral Lamb, the Carolyn Manning Flowers, and the Quotes to Live By. The goal for those is 30 minutes a day for 2 weeks. Because those are a little bit too awkward with the 1,000 stitches, because one has specialty stitches, then the flowers are like totally all over the place. And the same with the Quotes to Live By. Lots of different kinds of stitches, back stitching and whatnot. So I don't want to be counting the stitches for those. And I think doing 30 minutes a day for 2 weeks will give me a really good chance of making some decent progress. And I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be fun because half an hour is not too much. And of course, if I want to do more, I can do more. Nothing's stopping me. So I am going to try and do that. I don't have any prizes or anything for myself. I don't know. That doesn't seem to. I don't need the prizes. That is fine. I just want to get these done. So we'll see. If it starts feeling like too much, I will stop. Because I do not want to stress about it. Okay, so now the other one. So in January, I am going to do Bringo. I did it last January. I can't remember now. Did I succeed or did I fail? I have absolutely no idea. I can't remember. So I decided, why not? And yeah, I already already filled it. I'm ready to go. I will have to change one thing though, but I think that's it. So the projects I used for this are mainly these 25. But I did have to pick some other ones since I just couldn't easily fit the whips to the prompts. Like, oh, and well, there's like the whip of your choice, so I decided to pick the fox because I will want to work on that a bit. So what else is different? Then there was a whip or new start that relates to your first, middle, or last name. It's like, well, I don't I don't know. So I've always considered my name to be Italian, Laura. I mean, that's how Italians would say it. So I picked Lakeside Village, which is the Dimensions kit that I started this year. Then what else is different? Then there was a whip or a new start that someone else chooses for you. So, of course, my lovely husband chose one for me, and he wants me to work on that crow or raven that I started stitching on that sparkly red, yellow, orange fabric. So I'm happy to work on that. I don't mind at all. Oh, the one I'm going to change, there's a new whip that is monochromatic. I mean, I don't really do monochromatic. But then I thought that the RTO kit that my friend Amy gave me, I mean, that's a monochromatic. It's white, grey and black. I mean, it's monochromatic. So I'm going to work on that one. Yay. And Bringo is nice because you only need to do 100 stitches a day or stitch on it for an hour. I'm going to do 100 stitches. I do much better with a stitch number than time, which is weird because I mean I do my half an hour stitchings, but it still works that way for me. But yeah, I'm not going to go through those Bringo prompts or whatnot now. I will be filming each day anyway in January. I think it's much better to do it then. Okay, 53 minutes. Gosh, I was trying to be quick, but so is there anything else for the plans? So next year, I think even more so now, I want to do a very low spend year. And if at all possible, a stitch from stash. I am not going to make it a no buy year because sometimes one just really needs to buy a pattern. But if I'm doing stitch from stash, I can't start those ones during the year. I will have to wait until 2026 to start anything I might buy throughout the year. And I'm fine with that. That's fine. If I have shopping money, I have one kit in the plans, like shopping plans, that I really want. But I think it probably will be a bit dear. I will show it to you when I do another brand video. And yeah, you can see it then. So that's me for plans. I really want to make progress on these. Let me have a quick look. Like, just looking at these, like, when it comes to finishing, honestly, if I get going with Tree of Magic, and especially if I get that saga file, I think that could get like completely stitched. But I don't know. I would love to finish both of the cat ones, the Summer Dream ones, the black and the white. And the Floral Lamb with the specialty stitches. At the Beach, the Emma Congdon. I would love to finish that. And the Parisian Bicycle, especially if I'm doing it for the Tour de Paris. No wonder that sounded so weird. Tour de France. It's funny, I said it and I thought that sounded really weird. There we go. And then I would like to finish Dreaming Girl and Dawn. So let's see what happens. I might just mark those on my list here as ones that I've mentioned that I would like to finish. And we'll see how that went when I come back next year at this time. So I think it might be time for me to go to YouTube and start looking for plans videos and see what everybody else will be doing. And I think that's it. I'll film something else after this if something comes to mind, but I think that's it. So can't wait to do some more videos next year and see what you are stitching as well. So bye for now, and I need to start sorting out my project bags and put all these whips away. That help.